Real quick, ladies and guys, and well. All right, y'all, real quick for the video. Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all, let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but what's love and the 478 man? It's like, Y'all real quick. Ladies looking, hey guys, looking really well. All right, y'all, for the menu. Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. What's love and the 478 man? It's like,
yeah, lean to the right, oh, and lean to the left. Oh, good afternoon. 12:36 in my neck of the wood. What time is it in your neck of the wood? Hey, G Squad, I see you down there, young lady. Hi, G Squad in the house. Y'all know y'all better go there and visit G Squad. Okay, you guys, just like a bittersweet sort of type of. It's going to be more of a Black history today than anything, but it goes with the topic of the most disrespected woman in the world is the Black woman. The most neglected person in the world is the Black woman. And that Malcolm X says in America, but we find out that's all over the world. And the Black woman is so unprotected because Black men are not willing to stand up for Black women. Now, I'm not going to say all Black men, but we're talking about love and marriage, Huntsville today. These men on love and marriage, Huntsville today, it is just diabolical. It is just beyond me that Marceau Scott, I appreciate you coming out, bro, but you Marceau, you put out a message that y'all done seen it. I got to show it again. You put out a message that you had been known about this tape, right? You know. Your wife just said she knew about this tape. And for years, this woman and her children been tortured by all of y'all on Love and Married Huntsville. Y'all seen it, but I'm finna read it to y'all again, because this is why Malcolm X go say the stuff that he say. Come on, Malcolm. Let's do Malcolm X.
It's the Black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the Black woman. The most neglected person in America is the Black woman. That if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men.
So that's what he said.
If
other men can stand up for their women, and the Black men don't, then they would never, ever be respected. That's what Malcolm X was saying. But I'm gonna go to the bottom. Let's go with I'll start with the top. Marceau Scott, y'all seen it before. The only money that has been loaned or given has flowed from us to him. Talking about Martell, and we know that still was a form of disrespect because you guys were giving this man money to give to his bed bird. Ever the narrative that we live in that townhouse is false. When they met us, I worked at the movie theater. I also own a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex, a 4-unit apartment complex, and 10 houses. So they didn't. They were great friends and offered, but they didn't. Okay, we got that. We got y'all rich, okay? Here's the part. Here's the part that Malcolm X is talking about. That brother was behind before his time. He said, here he go now. Marceau Scott said, I knew of the revenge porn. I knew of the revenge porn because someone who had the video asked us what she should do. And we told her to leave that dumb stuff alone. Now we find out, I'm just assuming that it's bed bug, y'all. Now we find out he even passing around bed bug diaper booty pictures. But she had that booty fixed. Yeah. And they say she was in the closet. He was passing that around, according to his wife. I'm going to start all over. I knew of the revenge porn because someone who had the video asked us what she should do. And we told her to leave that dumb stuff alone. We didn't know how true it was until later when Mel confirmed that it was true indeed. And they just a liar. You're just a liar. Because you guys even brought Miss Van in it. Y'all didn't want to say who it was. Y'all put it off on Miss Van for rejecting your brother. Your brother was so mad at Miss Van for rejecting him. He thought he was going to be front and center with Miss Van. She did not want him like that. Melody get those gifts from her mother, the gifts of humility from her mother when she was just helping that man out. So what did they do? Put Basement Billy out there to start that was an S tape out. Y'all know it was all on the reunion. Wanda ran with it. Even Wanda knew, Wanda seen it, and all of them sit up there, y'all, and tortured this woman and her children over this porn tape. That's what we're talking about today. But not only do she have to go through that, y'all, they over there non-stop talking about her children nappy hair. What? Talking about Sugar Mama. Melody don't comb her kids' hair. Yeah, that's what they say. She don't comb her kids' hair. She be dressed up and her children be dirty. Oh, man, they just going in on this black woman, and I don't know why. Why are they going in on this black woman when she did nothing? What's wrong with nappy hair? I got this from Queen Common Sense, wherever she at. I got this off of her site, y'all. She's another content creator that's underestimated. If you go over there, you get stuck because stuff be so good. G Squad, too, has some good stuff over there. But what's wrong with natural hair? This is just so disrespectful to our children to teach them that they are ugly and that their hair is ugly, y'all. Malcolm X said, who taught y'all that? Who taught you that your nappy hair was ugly and the color of your skin was a disgrace? It started with the black women, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all that it started with the elder black women in the family. I'm going there because all these black women over there on Facebook dogging Sugar Mama out again. Talking about her nappy hair and she ugly. Talking about Melody daughter's hair. And we already know Polar Bear done did that for years. Years talking about their hair. We supposed to have nappy hair. What the hell wrong with y'all? That's our DNA. That's the texture of our hair. Our hair is unique from anybody on this world. Our hair is the only hair that can withstand gravity. Put that afro up there. Gravity can't even push it back down. Nobody else can do that. Even these mummies, they dig up 3,000 to 10,000 years old, still got that afro sitting up there when they come up. Head full of hair. That's good hair. When I was growing up, they used to say, yeah, get down there in Bessemer, y'all. A lot of y'all don't know, but I'm from Bessemer too, yeah. I left when I was in elementary school and didn't look back. I'm glad my mama took me from Bessemer. But one thing about us when we was in Bessemer, we were back and forth from Bessemer to Detroit all the time. So I was getting educated to other parts of the world that other people in Bessemer wasn't. So that really would make me a little different. But anyway, down there in Bessemer, I remember them old ladies would be telling me, go tell your mama to straighten your nappy hair. And I didn't see nothing wrong with my hair. I'm a little girl now. I'm looking in the mirror. I can't see nothing wrong with my black skin. I can't see nothing wrong with my ethnic features. I can't see nothing wrong with my nappy, natural hair. Here these old women is telling me that it's ugly. Just like they telling right now, they all over there on Facebook talking about how ugly sugar mama is, how nappy her hair, and how Melody let them children go around looking dirty and ugly and don't comb their hair. Yeah, I'm going there today, you low down, dirty MFs over there. Low down and dirty. Y'all, this is so disrespectful to our children. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Yeah, I wear wigs sometimes. I had to come out my wig recently. My grandbaby had those extensions in her hair. You know how y'all can put my daughter, man. It's my great grand, y'all. She been wearing those extensions to school because her mama working. It's just so easy just to put that in and to get up and comb her hair every day. But she took the extensions out and I said, come on, go to the store with me. Oh no, my hair not dead. Right there, the girl is 5 years old. That signaled to me that she was ashamed of her natural hair. I said, okay, come on, help grandmama take this out of her hair. So I took my little weave out of my hair. She helped me take my weave out of my hair. So I've been walking around with my little afro to teach her to love her hair. And then when she started loving herself, it's okay. You want to switch up, put your little wig on, whatever, but just don't be ashamed of your hair. And teach your children not to be ashamed of their hair. Oh, Lord. Let's see if I got this little clip. It's a little clip on here, y'all. Let's get this. No, y'all ain't right over there talking about sugar mama and her hair. That girl is beautiful to me. Y'all know they lying. Y'all know they lying over there when it comes to this hair. This just a little short video, y'all. I gotta take this down again. It's just a little short video on the history of hair, you guys. It just hurt me because it took me way back when I was a little girl and all them old ladies were telling me that my hair was ugly and I was ugly. Black hair. It's coming from China.
The history of black hair, our history. The history behind all elaborate designs and hairstyles originated in different ethnic groups in Africa. The first known example of dreadlocks date back to ancient Egypt, where dreadlocks appeared on many artifacts. Ancient Egyptians with dreadlocks have also been recovered from archaeological sites. Socially, hair grooming played a significant part in status and identity in African tribes. It was a way to identify someone's social status based on ethnicity, social rank, age, marital status, wealth, fertility, manhood, religion, and death. Twisting, braiding, cotton or wool thread weaving, adding animal fat or mud and clay were all techniques used to create these elaborate looks. Due to styling taking hours and sometimes days, much like today, women use this time of beautifying as a chance to socialize and form meaningful bonds with one another. In 1444, Europeans began to kidnap Africans of all social statuses and trade.
That's it. Those are just the different hairstyles. Y'all, did y'all see that dummy? Y'all see that mummy there? Okay, let me put this back up, and I'm just gonna read this to y'all about our hair. It's a little write-up that I came across about the hair. The dehumanizations of black hair. So every time you talk to your little grandkids and say that their hair is call their hair ugly, it's not wrong in saying that it's nappy, but just say it's natural. It makes them feel bad about their hair because, oftentimes other ethnic group has put their standard of beauty ahead of us. So we have to train our children that their hair, their ethnic look is beautiful. But anyway, the dehumanization of black hair. Understanding the controversial history of black hair in America requires going back to the days of slavery. In many African tribes, Hair was significant used to signify things such as social status, age, and even occupation. The colonizers who ripped Africans away from their homeland routinely shaved their head before forcing them on slave ships, in effect, erasing their identities. Check this out, y'all, because that hairstyle symbolized the tribe too. So when they got on that boat, they didn't want nobody to recognize who was who. Because every tribe had a different dialect, right? Another thing I want to tell y'all, quit saying that the slaves couldn't read and write. They could. They just couldn't speak European English and read English. They couldn't speak English and read European writing, but they can read and write in their own language. So that's why, to keep them from communicating from one tribe to another, they might try to escape. But in the colonies, enslaved people had no choice but to make do with whatever they could find to care for their hair. Now, these clear women, they had shaved these women's hairs out, our ancestors' hair out, and then we started learning how to whip them wraps around our head. I mean, them sisters, they were wrapping their head all the way over there in Africa. They felt threatened because they were putting so many beautiful styles with those scarves they wanted them to even quit wearing the scarf. But they were typically limited to just one day a week, Sunday, y'all, to tend to their hair. This is how the original wash day, a washing your feet in church come. Y'all didn't know that? You washing your feet in church, y'all know that. That's where it come from, slavery. They had one day a week to wash their hair and wash their feet. Despite attempts to erase their history and tradition, enslaved people continue using braids and head wraps to protect their hair and scalp from the element. In the 1700s, enslaved women who worked in the big house often emulated the hairstyles of their enslavers or wore wigs to cover up their kinky hair. And so, that's what we started doing. Eventually, we were brainwashed to thinking that they had the better hair. When we have the better hair, y'all. Our hair is the good hair. Yes, our hair is the good hair. But I decided to give y'all that little history on the hair is because stop doing that. Stop telling me, oh, you need to straighten that neck of hair. You need to put a perm in that baby neck of hair. It signifies hate. It signifies she internalized that she's ugly. Y'all stop doing that. All right, you guys, let me say hi to y'all now that I got that out of the way. Let me say hi to everybody over here. Here go May say what? But that goes to show you that type of people raised them. It's a prime example. Look how Wanda raised Tisha to feel like she's worthless. Low self-esteem, which bring a person to hate and envy a person. Yeah, while we're talking about Tisha, let's talk about her. Tisha facing so much backlash. Y'all notice all the bloggers and the news stands over there, the neighborhood talk, their conversation is about Martell's sexuality and not that criminal act, the revenge piece. That's what they focus on. But it's hard to have any kind of compassion in your heart for Tisha because of who she is. She want to throw this rock like, oh, I don't know why everybody coming at me. I can't take it. When you know darn well that you and the rest of the castmate and your mammy has been torturing Melody. and her children, you guys. Yeah. All right, let's go. Words do matter. Oh, I love that. Whew. That right there, that statement right there say everything. Hello, BT. Letitia said Martell been showing those videos forever. So he's lying in that post. Yes. Well, she said they've been watching it forever. They've been knowing about it forever. Let me put up this banner right here. Words do matter, Mrs. Thing. That is such a perfect name. Yeah, words do matter. Okay, let's look at these words. Let's see what Letitia and that group lack. Character matters. I need to have that on there too. Words do matter. Character matters, right? What? Integrity matters. If them people on Love and Mary Huntsville cast had any one of these, humility, decency, kindness, morality, humanity, they would not sit there and allow that man to disrespect Mel and her children and it's torture. It wasn't just disrespect, it was downright torture. And then at the bottom it says, our children are watching. Nobody cares about the kids. One thing that stuck to my mind over there is Sonny. I don't know who it was. It was subscribers, ex-Sonny. You've been a producer over there. Has anybody ever showed any concern about Mel's kid? Sonny had to search high and low in her brains, and she said no. Unfortunately, no. None of them had no kind of decency to say, hey, this ain't right. Instead, what did they do? Pass the tape around and laugh at this woman and try to pretend like she was the slut. Y'all remember they were slut shaming her. The women's over there was slut shaming Melody, knowing that what was going on. Y'all remember just recently, Kimmy and Tisha sit down and say, oh yeah, we saw on social media that you had him convicted over a text message that was over a year ago. And now, since she pissed off, she gonna come back to the public and tell the public that she been knew about those tapes. I don't care about that man's sexuality. That's old news that Tisha is talking about. It's old news. Everybody been heard that. As a matter of fact, you guys, if Tisha want to really tell the truth, that's why they don't like me, y'all. If this girl want me to just go ahead on the black, I'm gonna say allegedly. But in Huntsville, Alabama, I've been living here since the 70s. All them men, every last one of them, their husbands, except for Big Lou, and except for the two guys that just came on there. I don't know nothing about Ken and Marquez. Every last one. Every last one of them. She didn't go there. She just wanted to put it off on Martell, but every last one in town is known for that, having a boyfriend. Allegedly. So what she did, throw bits and pieces. She threw bits and pieces at this man. Because he came out and talked about what she did. They were over there. And as a matter of fact, she was the one over there on Carlo's show one night, said that's what Miss Van do. Drop it low and spread it wide. Y'all know he got, after that, they would not renew. They made that man go somewhere, sit down after he bought one and Tisha over there with that mess. And we come to find out that she is the one really dropping it low and spread it wide. It don't matter, she say, because that was in my high school, my college day. So, but then she said that this man right here, What he did, with his little activity, sexual activity, was in college too. Hers is not important, but his is. Why you leave your husband out? Why did you tell half of it? Yeah, you here. I'm here too, y'all. This why they don't like me. I'm here when they saying shit I know to know. I know to know. I'm living with all these people. Come on out with it, Tisha. Don't just put it on my tail. Tell the whole truth about all them motherfuckers on that cast. Except for Big Lou. Except for Big Lou. I'm going to tell y'all. And the other two guys that just came up, I don't know them. But the rest of them on there, the core six, and the extra one they just added that was cussing me out, her husband, yes, it's out there that that's what they do. Allegedly, and allegedly. Now, I'm through with that. Okay, let me see what y'all saying over here. Then I'll put a video of y'all. Hey, ma'am, speak to you. Hi, Miss Teresa. How you do? You can tell y'all. I don't know what BAN mean. I've been trying to figure that out. Y'all need to. Can y'all put it in the chat? I'll erase it once. I'll erase it. Just put it in the chat and I'll erase it. I don't know what that means. You can tell only a BAN act like that. Okay. Really, me says Carlos doesn't have any of those on his list. Y'all, teacher did not read that wrong. Teacher did not read that. Y'all know Carlos used to be happy and so crazy over there laughing and joking. But that day, when she came out to Martell, even Dusty did not like that. Y'all, I was looking at teacher run off at the mouth. I'm like, girl, I'm telling you, your sister already told you when you down there in St. Thomas that you don't know how to read the room. You got those two gay guys sitting up there, and they had been in the closet at one time because I put that article out yesterday. It was an article written up on Carlos, and he talked about coming out of the closet. Coming out of the closet for a lot of these men is really hurtful because they're scared. Now I just typically I'm everybody grandma that everybody come out to. And then when the real family member find out, they get mad at me. You didn't even tell me. It's one woman just passed. I'm glad that we made up before she passed because I just so adore her. She's been a positive role model to my baby daughter, and that's her son. So I knew he was like that since he was a teenager. But one day, him and his boyfriend got into it. They couldn't get in touch with me, so the boyfriend wanted my daughter's friend to leave the house. She called her real mama, and then he told her, well, we usually call grandma, but grandmama didn't answer the phone, so I had to call you. That woman came busting through my house. How long you been knowing my son was gay and didn't tell me? But I'm just saying, it was so difficult for him to come out to his mom, But some people, and there are some people, when you tell on them too, y'all, they delete themselves. So anyway, yeah, that's why I believe Dustin knew the seriousness of it because he in that community of her blasting that man like that. Well, I guess I just blasted them too, didn't I, y'all? Okay, let's just see what this say. But that goes to show you what type of people raised them. Oh, I read that. It's a prime example. Look how one raised Tisha to feel like she's worthless. Low self-esteem, which brings a person to hate and envy a person. Now I want to come back to that because that reminds me of my soul, although potential was black. May. Ayla the Gamma, Hair don't define my person. It's what you have upstairs in your head. May, no. But what about when you were a baby? When you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 growing up, and they tell you that what's on your head is ugly. These kids internalize that, babe. Now, when you're older, yes, it don't define you. But that's why they say the children minds are molded. What, the first 6, 7 years of their life, you're molding their minds. Yes, ma'am, it matters, May. Yes, ma'am, it matters. You don't think it matters? I just read an article too. It shouldn't matter. I just read an article. Well, a lot of black women are saying because they wear their natural hair, they either get fired or they or they are not hired. So it matters. Yes, ma'am, it matters. Oh, okay, y'all. Let me go and put this through. Put this video is this is the video with Martell revenge porn is ignored, is what it say. Hey, Mary Brown. G Squad. Y'all know G Squad now. I think y'all know G Squad. She has her own channel over there. I be over there a lot. Yeah, I be over there. Emmy Potential was happy Wednesday, Miss DT, and everyone. All right, you guys, here we go. This is the neighborhood talk, you guys. Unfortunately, we live in a society that don't value black women. Out of everything Tisha said, they focus on Martell Hope's sexuality, and overlook the RP. That's what the neighborhood talk did, and Carlos King. Let's see what happened with the RP when it first happened. That's horrible. Martell Hope seemingly arrested in Alabama charged with domestic violence, harassing communication. Here we go. Now, this coming from the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk looks like Martell Hope has been hit with some charges. Thoughts? Her future says he's been torturing this woman for years. Enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough, you guys. He's been torturing, not only that, the whole entire staff been torturing this woman with this tape. So, Martell Hope, right? There you go. He booked in Alabama, booking date 1/9/2024. It's been a whole year. A whole year has passed, y'all. And they're going around talking about, yeah, a year later, you just now filed charges on some text messages. Let's just see what he did. Description is domestic violence, third-degree harassment communication, which he claimed is fake. What? No, but he can't run that by none of us, by the millimeter. That is fake. He can't run that mess by the millimeters, that harassment charge is fake.
Previously on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why would you have somebody arrested for some text messages?
My message child was saying, stop bullying me.
My child going to jail for some text messages?
Let me tell you this. He literally took a video that he and I did and was going to have it released, pretend that it was another man. Did you see all the stuff that Kiki?
And y'all, Kimmy disgusted me with what she said. Had to sit down and talk to Melody. Had the nerve to say she gave Melody more credit. Y'all just have to see how Kimmy felt about this. Yeah, y'all just have to see. Okay.
Between the boys back there.
Procedure she had. He's like, he's known for that. So my thing is Martell show it. And then his thing is, he's like, well, you know, you been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really
Okay, hold on. I gotta restart that. Okay, I got it. Okay, come on up, Tweety Bird. I'll put that up in a minute, you guys. I don't know what happened. I'll put that up in a minute. Okay, Tweety Bird, what's up, boo?
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Not too much. I found out this is my theory on how what they're doing, because like they got a story in the Collider, right? They're trying to recast the show. Now they have Melody and Martell being the toxic people in the show right now, that's making it where their toxicity is rubbing off on the other married couples, so they
Shit.
say. So what they're trying to do is get rid of them and make Martell, not Martell, what's his name, Marcel and Tisha be the new head of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then they bring other people into the show too as well.
We already saw that coming, because what they did was, we do know what they've been doing. If you look at the pictures, every time they show a new picture, they're gonna have maybe Martell pushed way over to the side, and got the Scots in the middle,
Yeah,
especially Marceau. But here's the deal on that. Now everybody, like 80% of the people said that Marceau made good TV, right? But what's gonna bring him down if they try to do that is Miss Wanda and Tisha. They because Miss Wanda and Tisha is baggage for my soul. And that's
exactly.
just all to it.
Exactly. But see, what they're trying to do is take and make Martell and Melody look like they're really like messy people and everything, that causing up with drama and everything. Like they're gonna make Martell go over the edge because they set that thing up with Tisha that they can come out and everything. Tisha knows how bad he is, so why would you sit there and talk about him and take and say that, knowing that he's gonna come for you? So like, I mean, they're trying to take and make him take and go like really over the edge. That way they have a way to take and push him out, and nobody wants to work with him. So that's how they're gonna sit there and be able to get rid of him, and nobody wants to work with Melody because she don't want to sit there and take and which would be cordial with everybody because of the fact that she sits there and she's mad because they still have their husbands. This is all inside the Collider. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's a whole bunch of mess. I mean, I started reading it while I was doing my live, and I was like, but I said listen to it. I was muffled in my sound, but then I started getting mad too. So I was like, because it's like, I mean, they're lying. They're like, I don't care about Martell, but they're lying on Melody like really big time, and I was getting mad about that because like, I mean, you're not even protecting this woman, and then you're making this other girl look like what she always done since season one, be like she needs sympathy, like she's the victim, and like, I mean, but she's the one that throws the rocks and hides her hand, and is the least one to support anybody as far as anything, because she didn't support Kimmy when Kimmy had the cancer. She don't support Melody when Melody had any of her speaking engagements, but then she wants everybody to be there for her. Like, I mean, but then on top of that, like, I mean, you cheated on your husband, but you weren't even together, and you're still not together. That's why they're getting the rings right now, because of the fact that they're trying to get back together to take and portray that they're a happy couple, a happy married couple. That what's his name? Carlos is putting them out to be, because that's why he took them to Texas and put them on that stage that they had down there for some type of history moment. And then they have it. It was done 7 days ago, according to the video.
Well,
So, that, huh?
I'm going to put this picture up. That right there is pitiful. I'm glad you mentioned that about them pretending like they're together.
Exactly.
She right here is when Tisha is saying everybody coming for her, and she don't know why. And it's just like right now. Now people does not. You gonna tell and the whole world says Mary Brown. Look what Mary Brown said. Kimmy and Tisha have always been jealous of Melody.
Yep.
I can only imagine how them two itchies felt watching that tape. As a woman, I could never. It was, yeah.
And
Well,
then,
I mean, why would
then
they?
knowing that your husband watched it too, that's pure nasty.
Yes, that's nasty. Yeah, what do you think the men's doing with that tape? Y'all know I ain't got to tell y'all why what they doing when they looking at that tape. And then you look at my soul, how he look at Melody. Oh my God, he could like a sweet potato pie or something.
So that's where the rumor came out, where he sat there and said he saw her breasts. So because I'm trying to figure out, like, I mean, the only time he could have saw her breasts was at Madani when her when it came out while she was running. But then now here we go because she's seen it on the revenge tape. So like I mean, he's nasty. So when he looks at her all googly eyed and everything else like that, so he's fantasizing about the time that he's seen her in video. Like you're a nasty man, and then your wife is putting up with that. Please, I couldn't.
So I'm wondering if would they ever uh would Tisha allow Marceau to film if she's not there? Because that's gonna be his downfall. Well, Tisha is, there's one. That's gonna be his downfall for that show. So what did he say? May say we're gonna see how far this will get them. They're not gonna get far. My soul may be if he dropped Tisha, but there's been a lot of actors that don't film with their wives. But as long as he got Tisha on his side, he ain't going nowhere. Because with Tisha come with Wanda. Did y'all saw that Wanda came out first? We know that Tisha feeds Wanda. Wanda came out first with him being on the down low, and then Tisha came out and said it.
Carlos had that all set up. He planned all that. From the way everything looks inside the videos, the way that they're doing it and everything, Tisha looks like she was reading a cue card, and I can see blue in the background from the reflection off the window that she had in her house. Like I mean, because Tisha can't speak that quick and have that stuff just
Wait a minute, hold
on.
on. What you say about the back windows?
The back window, you can see somebody in the back, like walking back and forth, and like I'm going up the stairs. So I don't know who it was. If it was kids, if it was Marcel, but you can tell somebody was back there, and she kept looking that way. So I'm thinking she's reading cue cards.
Okay, let's see hold on. I like to engage the audience. Teresa said Tisha was so, but never intend to implicate the entire Love and Marriage cast. Yeah, I think so too, Teresa. Who were plotting to destroy Melody, including CK, Kingdom Reign, own network, and producer. That RP video was in a past marriage. Wow, yes. They trying to get around with it. I don't know why. And then y'all, I read an article. I got it. I need to put it up. I need to put it up before I forget it. Well, Carlos is saying that Martell, he respect Martell, and Martell is a good dad. But that was then. I don't know how he feel about it now.
See, that's the whole thing. The thing with being the family man and everything, and they're trying to paint him out to be a bad guy because he sat there. I mean, what Tisha said, she says, "Oh, we seen him in passing with the kids and everything, and he mentioned to us how good our kids are and how well respected they were and everything else like that." So it's like, I mean, between that and then the way that article's running, something's not coinciding together. So it's like, I mean, it looks like a setup, like they're trying to take and bring them down to make them look bad, real bad, and that way they can push them out, and then that way with Martell, that's how they're gonna get rid of him. But with Melody, with her mentioning the RP, she's not gonna sit there and want to film with them because she's gonna feel embarrassed, and that's one way to get rid of her because it's like, I mean, she's not gonna want to come in there. Like,
well, if you notice, Tweety Bird, they've been working on Melody for years to put that bad image out on her. So yeah, I see now. It all makes sense. So Greta Lee said Tisha has opened up Pandora's box because she admitted to knowing and seeing the tape. CK is done. Let me put this one up here. Greta Lee again. Greta Lee said they all saw it. Oh my God. When Tisha we all knew that, y'all. We all been saying this. They all saw it. The men and women sat around and watched their co-workers in a private video at her and her then husband. How disgusting. Very disgusting. No, go on and talk while I pull this up, Tweety Bird.
All right, yeah, because it's disgusting. And then she's going to sit there and have no apologies to Mel. I'm saying, "Oh, Mel, I'm sorry, I should have told you." But yeah, you're gonna sit there and say coleslaw. You better check him because the men seen you too. Cause they seen you dancing in the closet. You better check him. Like, I mean, what about your friend? I mean, the one that sat there made it to be where you have a platform and that you have some type of job to take and be out here. Like, I mean, what about her? I mean, you can't sit there and have no type of empathy for her. I mean, I can't stand people like that at all. She's like,
Okay,
I mean,
I'm gonna read this article. This comes from Business Insider. They were interviewing Carlos, y'all. One last question. This is the host. How do you feel about Martell Hope and his fall from grace? Now that we're witness happen right in front of our eyes on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So Carlos been putting up with Martell for the longest. Listen, I don't feel good about it. This Carlos, y'all. Martell is someone who I have so much respect for. And again, y'all hear that? Let me say it over now. Martell is someone who I have so much respect for. And again, Martell and his estranged wife Melody are the reason why we're doing a show called Love and Marriage Huntsville. I had no idea when I first met them that they had any marital problems. Zero. When I say to you, Martell was so enamored with Melody, I was like, oh my gosh, she got this man right here. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about Martell. Here you go, y'all. He is an amazing father. We haven't heard that lately, y'all. And at one point in time, he truly tried to make things right. When? I think what everybody's witnesses is what happens when a man continuously make a mistake and his wife is just fed up. That is not no mistake having a mistress for 10 years. That ain't no mistake. But I did a wellness check with him and he's doing better. We spoke actually yesterday. He texted me yesterday. I'm going to Huntsville in a few weeks to have a one-on-one with him because I want to make sure that he knows that I'm here for him. Yeah, and y'all know this was after Melody I believe it was after Melody had told him that she felt like she was unprotected and she needed him and he was funding all of this. But anyway, at the end of the day, just because a man make a mistake, why do he keep saying that? 10 years with the same woman ain't no mistake. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. And Dustin, I hope a lot of husbands or boyfriends watch what he has experienced and they check themselves and say, maybe I need to do right by my wife and my situation. So what I won't end up like this. That's Carlos, y'all. So Carlos got this thing in his mind that he wants to protect him. So now that the law is involved, now that this man been convicted, I believe he's trying to protect himself. Why isn't this man, why is this man still on this show is the problem?
Because Martell's holding something over top of him, but he's not protecting Martell no more. He's protecting Marcel. I mean, you know how Martell used to call him every night and they speak every day and all that stuff? That's how Marcel and Tisha is with Carlos right now.
Let me see if I can run this back through, y'all. I saw something that I forgot to do, so I had to stop it. All righty, here we go.
Some people feel
this is the revenge P ignored. I'm running it back through because it stopped on him. Maybe it'll go all the way through this time, y'all.
I know that's right,
That's New Orleans, ain't it? New
Orleans. I don't know, but I like the colors. See, I like stuff like that. We don't have it up here in New York. Wow, that didn't go down. Cause I was trying to figure out what the hell she meant
This
when
is
it.
the neighborhood
Oh.
talk, you guys. Unfortunately, we live in a society that don't value black women. Out of everything Tisha said, they focus on Martell Hope's sexuality, and overlook the RP. That's what the neighborhood talk did, and Carlos King. Let's see what happened with the RP when it first happened. That's horrible. Martell Hope seemingly arrested in Alabama charged with domestic violence, harassing communication. Here we go. Now, this coming from the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk looks like Martell Hope has been hit with some charges. Thoughts? Her future says he's been torturing this woman for years. Enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough, you guys. He's been torturing, not only that, the whole entire staff been torturing this woman with this tape. So Martell Hope, right? There you go. He booked in Alabama, booking date 1/9/2024. It's been a whole year. A whole year has passed, y'all. And they're going around talking about, yeah, a year later, you just now filed charges on some text messages. Let's just see what he did. Description is domestic violence, third-degree harassment communication, which he claimed is fake. What? No, but he can't run that by none of us, by the millimeter. That is fake. He can't run that mess by the millimeters, that harassment charge is fake.
Previously on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why would you have somebody arrested for some text messages?
My message, you always saying stop bullying me.
My child going to jail for some text messages?
Let me tell you this. He literally took a video that he and I did and was gonna have it released, pretend that it was another man. Did you see all the stuff that Kiki?
And y'all, Kimmy disgusted me with what she said. Had to sit down and talk to Melody, had the nerve to say she gave Melody more credit. Y'all just have to see how Kimmy felt about this. Yeah, y'all just have to see. Okay.
Between the boys back there.
That's because, according to Kimmy's eyes, he's a good guy.
Procedure she had. He's known for that. So like, well, you know, you've been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really not his friend, it's just somebody local. That's why college girls don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus. But it was a local guy, you know, we moved around in 2001, my freshman year of college. I didn't know myself. It was way before my marriage. We're talking about something that happened 23 years ago. And then for him to say, oh, I saw it, like, really? Because the word around town.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't believe her events, right? Martell, she said that happened in college. She's trying to clean it up as if she had a boyfriend in college and she was messing around. Now she's trying to clean it up as if Martell said he was in the room with him. But now she's saying that he was not in the room with him. But this is nothing to play with, you guys. I'm not women being violated, kissing and tell. I hate that. Oh wow, this show is something else. This show is bad. It's toxic. And
It is, and then this happened
I wouldn't
after.
even address this issue anymore. As far as you laying up, they running a train on you, you need to just let it die. Cause as a woman, one woman to another woman, is just not right. I can't believe that Carlos and these producers will even show this mess. This is a violation too on you, Tisha.
So in Huntsville was that Martell liked boys who was in college. So he didn't see anything. And if he did see something, he was sneaking in the room or.
So if he had boys, why your husband? That's what I don't get now. You outed Martell for being with boys, but all he hang out with is your husband. And then you turn around and say, oh wow, do y'all have a relationship or something going on together? You telling on your husband too, and Uncle Fester and them and every last one of those other guys. You call yourself out in Martell, think you telling something when it reflects on your husband too. Why is your husband love to hang around Martell if he like that? If this man is gay, right? This man is on the down low, and they go, all them going out together. Are they looking for men and not women? This is what's in my head. Now, you look at Carlos and Dustin don't appreciate this subject. Ooh, Lord, he looks like he don't even want to be there or go there. Dustin and Smile, he take this matter serious, right? If y'all look in Dustin's face, Dustin taking this matter serious.
Yeah.
A hidden table somewhere because he didn't see anything. I'm like,
let me go back a little bit so y'all can hear this.
Seen that on it over the past 5-6 years or so. So Martell reached out to the car to get his phone, and I'm like, hey, let's see what's on your phone. You realize I have to go get it. Let's see what's on it because you have claimed that my husband and I have experienced something that we have not experienced. And so since you keep saying, you keep playing with the fans' mind, so hey, I got proof, show your proof. At the reunion season 2, when I was like, okay, Martell, what's your proof? You're like, you don't get proof, no, you got no proof. So at this time, it's like, 6 years in, I'm like, I'm tired of it. Show what you got in your phone. You always worry about you get something, and when you come back, you don't show nothing. So I wanted him to show what he had in his phone, which again, he didn't show anything, but he does not have anything. And I told people this over and over again. Martell's the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also shown people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. He's known for that.
Well, y'all know that procedure don't look right. I don't know where she got that procedure at, but it wasn't right. And Martell was not making no money. Melody is the one making that money. See, that's what I don't understand why they say this man was a good dad and a good husband. Is he taking that money out of from his children, out of his children's mouth? This is Malcolm X. The most disrespected person in the world is the black woman.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. So if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men.
So, you heard what he said. These men do not stand up and be men when it comes to the black woman. I'm still just baffled over my soul. Year after year after year, sitting up on watching this woman being tortured. And y'all, even with that stuff with Tisha, way that man disrespected Tisha was just wrong. We may not like Tisha, but I am a woman, y'all. I don't even see how the rest of the women sit there. I couldn't have did it. I know men wanted to be at each other's joke all the time, but I would not never sit down there if I was out there on the picnic table and allow that man to talk to Tisha like that. He would have had to knock the shit out of me because I certainly was going to try to do it out of him. If nobody out there would want to stand up for Tisha, I would have, because that was too much disrespect.
It was.
And I know y'all said the husband didn't stand up for her. Well, I'm not the husband. This is just awful. That's why, these men in Huntsville say the black man on that show is an embarrassment. The black women on that show is an embarrassment, you guys. The most disrespected person, the most neglected person, the most humiliated person, the most dogged out person is the black woman and the black children.
Right? I saw somewhere where they said.
So I'm looking at this girl.
Where she said
Tisha has such a bad backlash and wonder why nobody likes her.
I'm sorry.
She dogs people out and humiliate Melody and her family, then turn around and say, why is everybody picking at me? But this goes to show y'all what our problem is, y'all. With this whole cast, with this whole entire ginger over here. I'm not talking about the whole entire internet, social media. I'm talking about right here under this sect, this Love and Mary Huntsville sect.
Right.
Character matters. Integrity matters. Humility matters. Decency matters. Kindness matters. Morality matters. Humanity matters. Our children are watching. None of that matters to this cast, you guys.
Nope.
None of that matters to this cast. But I'm going to tell you about them Scots. One thing I like about them Scots is when they thought that their children was going to be affected, they made Montel apologize on down to Carlos, right? But Tisha sits up here with no morality. No morality. If y'all listen at this girl, she want to throw the gay card. Nobody cares about Martell's sexuality. It's okay. It's not. She's like, oh, y'all, that was just something in college when I was loose, she said. But when she throws up Martell sexual escapade in college, she's throwing receipts. When Martell throws up there anything about them, he's a liar. But when he throws up anything about Melody, it's true. Integrity matters, you guys. Decency matters. This lady has been tortured for 5 to 6 years right here on this show. I sat there in the front row seat and watched Melody cry to Carlos. You funded my pain. You funded abuse. This man turned a blind eye and called Sonny to the stage, and Sonny walked dead into the booze. So Sonny came out with an attitude. She thought everybody was booing her. My golly, we were born the way he handled Mel, how he ignored her. But while I'm here, y'all, I'm going to do some Malcolm X for y'all. Y'all know Malcolm X have already told y'all that the black woman was the most unprotected. The black woman was the most disrespected woman in the whole world. Not just in America, but in the whole world. She's unprotected and she's disrespected by men and women. And our children are too, you guys. Let me tell y'all why I am so mentally drained. I can't even teach. I got to move on from this shit because I can't even teach. Here I am. Y'all ain't been over there on Instagram, all those other social media platforms, y'all. This school keep calling me. When are you going to start teaching over there? That's where all the young people at. I can't get on. For some reason, they got me blocked. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's 180 days. They got me blocked out for 180 days on every social media account, you guys. I'm not able to teach our children. And I keep telling the school I can't teach because they got me blocked. Y'all are the same people. The same people. And y'all are the same people that talking about Trump. Talking about, oh no, don't vote for the Republicans because they trying to block Black history out of the event. But you turn around and do it. It's okay if you do it. It's okay, because you don't like Miss BT. Y'all know Miss BT may teach something. BT can't teach these black kids. These kids need to know this stuff.
Exactly.
Our children be watching us. They not gonna get this shit I got inside of me before I die. The real history of this country. They got me blocked, y'all. I don't know how the hell they did it because I had not been over that way on Instagram since 2020, y'all. And then the other ones, I don't use those neither, but I started going back because this is what these teachers are telling me in the classroom. We need you. We're going to give you a certain assignment. This is what we want you to do on Instagram. This is what we want you to teach on it. But they block me. I don't know why. I don't understand it. You get up and go down there and say don't vote for Trump, don't vote for the Republican because they're trying to keep Black history out of school. And then you turn around and do it. Y'all low down. These people have no integrity. Do y'all think when I was growing up, I was a Malcolm X follower. But do you think I would try to do anything to block Martin Luther King from getting his message out just because I didn't like a certain person or what a certain person said? And then On top of this, we talking about reality TV. I've not put out not one lie on none of these people. Integrity, there's none. There's no decency. There's no kindness. There's no morality. There is no humanity. These people, this girl been just shot, just been tortured year after year after year. America got a problem, y'all. In America, the problem is black people. Our children want me to teach them some educational things on Instagram and what these old grown folks people do over here, over in this area, they blocks it. Why? Because they have no humanity. It don't matter to them. It don't matter if the children get this black history. All I know is I don't like this old lady over there. Never mind, this old lady don't know y'all. Ain't never spoke to y'all. Ain't never said hi to y'all. Don't know none of y'all. But you would hate me enough to block these children's education that they won't get in school. We're talking about thousands and thousands of children that be on the internet every day, y'all.
System's backwards.
They want to hear this black history that I got inside of me, but I'm blocked by the very people that tell you don't vote for the Republicans, but they turn around and do it to their own children. Here's Malcolm X, you guys.
Between you and me, us. We want to talk right down to earth.
I'm talking about Malcolm X.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to have just an off-the-cuff chat between you and me. Us. We want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand. We all agree tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America has a very serious problem. Not only does America have a very serious problem, but our people have a very serious problem. America's problem is us. We're her problem. The only reason she has a problem is she doesn't want us here. And every time you look at yourself, be you black, brown, red, or yellow, a so-called Negro, you represent a person who poses such a serious problem for America because you're not one. Once you face this as a fact, then you can start plotting a course that will make you appear intelligent instead of unintelligent. What you and I need to do is learn to forget our differences. When we come together, we don't come together as Baptists or Methodists. You don't catch hell because you're a Baptist, and you don't catch hell because you're a Methodist. You don't catch hell because you're a Methodist or a Baptist. You don't catch hell because you're a Democrat or a Republican. You don't catch hell because you're a Mason or an elf. And you sure don't catch hell because you're an American, because if you was an American, you wouldn't catch no hell. You catch hell because you're a black man. You catch hell, all of us catch hell for the same reason.
And we do it to ourselves and our children. Malcolm X, he was so above his era. Our problem is ourselves, you guys. That's who it is. But this girl to sit up there and say that they been knew about this tape, a woman with children, this man torturing this woman and her children, and then they join in on it. Not only that, it expanded to Miss Van. Yeah, America got a problem, and that problem is us. Black people are their own problem. Sit up and block black history for the youth on the other programs, on the other Instagram, because on the Instagram, TikTok, all of these, where these children are saying what they had a cause. Maybe you saw something in me you didn't like, but I ain't never did nothing to you people. Well, none of y'all, that's just what the male do to any of you guys. Why would her children have to be tortured the way it was, y'all helped torture this woman and teach her you were just as worse as Martell. You and Destiny, you two right there, just the worst as Martell. Kenny, Uncle Bester, of course, all of y'all. America's problem is black people. We are our own problem. Yeah, y'all get mad at the young people because they want to vote Republican. I see what they doing, but y'all can't see it. Y'all get the blocking and busting and everything, and wanna delete channels and unsubscribe for somebody, even if they say talk about going Republican. Well, goddamn, who else is gonna be at the table? Somebody has to be at that table. When they make a decision, the young people got it. These young people got it. They want to be at that table, at that Republican table when they're making decisions, you guys. How else is things is gonna change? Because clear people been here. Anytime we start some grassroots stuff or organization, they gonna send one of them to penetrate through to us. They gonna always have somebody sitting at the table when it comes to us. But when one of us want to do it, we got all hell break loose. I remember when Ice Cube was trying to put a package together for Democrat and Republican, and y'all ate that man up because that man had a package that he wanted to present to the Republican. But African American, y'all ate that man up. Y'all, I feel so bad for that man. These young people got it. These young people want to be at that table. They realize that they have to be at the table with their own wisdom. They're the ones in the hood. They know what's going on in the neighborhood. They want to be at the table to fight for our people in the Republican on the Republican Party. Just like the clear people gonna have some of the own ways and everything that we do at the table.
So we are all black people, so-called Negroes, second-class citizens, ex-slaves. You are nothing but an ex-slave. You don't like to be told that. But what else are you? You are ex-slave. You didn't come here on the Mayflower. You came here in a slave ship, in chains, like a horse or a cow or a chicken. And you were brought here by the people who came here on the Mayflower. You were brought here by the so-called pilgrims or founding fathers. They were the ones who brought you here. We have a common enemy. We have this in common. We have a common oppressor, a common exploiter.
Yeah, that's it, I believe, y'all. So, all righty, Miss Tweety Bird. So May was commenting on that article where Carlos was saying that Martell was a good guy. May say he's a good guy as long as their business wasn't getting out. But now we know, yeah. They protected that man. And you know what? Everybody get what they deserve. That's what I think. Whatever Martell last out on them, they get what they deserve. Okay.
Titanic. Do you remember back when Ariane Coleslaw was producing the lives and she was talking about how there was one time she walked when they were in Atlanta and a guy's trip, and she walked into the room and it was just one room and three guys were laid up in the bed. And then she closed the door back real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now remember the house that you said that's down in Huntsville where Marcel owned allegedly, and it wasn't number guys up in there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they all a little fruity.
And so that's on Stag Run. That's what it's called. I want to address somebody. You need to come up here. What is going on? Treat the word like Mr. Risa. I didn't want to take you out because I don't, Mr. Risa. Do you want to come up here and explain yourself? Because I don't know what the hell is, you got my chat fussing at you. And then I was going to take you out, but then sometimes you say some stuff that okay, then other times you go out in left field. Look at this Tweety bird. Come on up, Miss Teresa, and can you explain yourself to me? Because I don't want to do something that maybe is just innocent. Let me throw the link and see if Teresa come out here. But Miss Teresa said Arian was the buffet to all instead of the whole meal for Martell. What the hell is she talking about?
Because it's out there that Marcel probably had a little bit of it too.
Oh, you talking about the pass around?
Mm-hmm.
Arian was the buffet to all instead of the whole meal for Martell. Oh, okay, so that's what I thought she meant financially.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And the way Kimmy, like somebody just put in the chat too, the way Kimmy, who was it, Teresa, she put that too, about the way Kimmy was nibbling on Tisha's ear in the pool. So it's like, I mean, they all, like Kimmy, Tisha, Maurice, Marcel, they almost like do a little, like, I mean, how did Marcel say to Carlos, threesome? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, and you know that the Bessemer people, they do that type of stuff. I remember that.
Okay, now here's another statement. Miss Vivian, thank you, Miss Vivian Allen. Teresa, what do you mean little hoax may be little Scott 1.0 for that to come out of your mouth? You are low down and trifling. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I see that too.
What?
I think Vivian made that statement.
No. Vivian didn't make the statement. Vivian is talking to Teresa.
Oh.
That's why I call her out, because Vivian, I erased it, I thought, but it popped right back up. Do you want to come up and explain yourself? I don't want to just do something to somebody, they may be innocent, but that statement right there, don't play like that. We all know that Sugar Mama belonged to Montel. Yeah, it was in here, y'all. Yeah, Miss Vivian. Sometimes I don't know if you're just playing or what, but don't start that, because Melody have already had to knock out so much negativity. I don't know if you're playing or what, but yeah.
Stuff that happened the other day. Her PTSD is back up just when she started getting a little bit of freedom. Like, I mean, she's like, she's saying she's doing good, but you know, PTSD don't take and do good for nobody, especially when you're triggered again. So like, I mean, that statement is not correct.
Yeah, so we won't play like that. I'm gonna erase that statement out of here, because I don't want nobody reading my chat and seeing that. If I could find it somewhere, I erase it when I go back and check. Anyway, let's just talk. I got one more slide on Ken, and what do you think about Ken and Trish? What the hell are they on this show for?
Ken and Lockjaw.
Yeah, why are they on this show now? I got some people.
I'm sorry to interrupt you or cut you off. They're only out here to sit there and taunt Melody because Martell had her too.
Yeah,
everybody that Martell had, they're trying to push in front of Melody to sit there and make her be like, how much, like they push her over the edge, like she can't take it type feeling. They're just trying to take and put all his 304s in front of her, and then she'll be like, I'm fed up, I'm done, and just go. But that she's not putting up with it. Like, I mean,
okay, now these are Trish. She got some beautiful kids. These are Trish children, you guys. That boy, he just graduated, and then the girl is the oh God, look who he got sitting by him, that daughter. This is that man. Oh,
That looks suspect to me.
look
Everything
who he got.
for her is suspect.
And why would Trish be sitting? He got the daughter sitting next to him, and we have already complained to her about them hugs that he was giving that girl, and want to post it all over the media. Now these are Marquez kids. Now look at this girl right here. I'm gonna put the video up in a minute. This is him with the other girls. He says she's 13 years old. The married woman that he's dating, that he was dating, that Trish called him with. The reason he got put out the house, allegedly, that's what he said. That's her daughter. Okay, so he said that's it. They gonna. I'm gonna put the video up. They gonna talk about these children. I still don't know why. What do they bring to the table? Because Melody, at this point, Melody been divorced from this man for so long. I don't know why they still stuck. Seems like production is stuck.
They thought it was going to do something to her, but it ain't doing nothing to her because, like you said, she's been divorced and she don't care. But and people with no morals, they don't care. They'll sit there and try to do anything.
Right. No morals, no nothing. They boring, y'all. I'm put it up anyway. They boring. Yeah, they boring. I don't know why Carlos got them on TV. They don't have a business that they're advertising. They're just there. I guess Trish is there because they wanna try to torture Melody even further. Look, here's another woman that Martell had while you were married. But she's introducing her family. Just listen.
Going to the one with the 30 right there. From my previous marriage, I have 2 kids, a son and a daughter who's 18 and 10.
From my previous relationship, I have a daughter that is turning 13. Biologically, she's not mine, but she's mine.
Soon, hopefully, we'll be a blended family. Nothing like a proud story.
So, yo, this man looked like, I think it was at the graduation or something. Ken had just overstepped his boundaries, you guys. Ken does not think about these children. And I think that Trish see it as something great that this man is fighting over her with her husband, not thinking about the children. I just heard him, I think I was over T-Talk. I'll be over at T-Talk when T-Talk played this video of him introducing himself as the parent with the real parents, Marquez standing up there, and then T-Talk showed a picture of what the children looked like when he said that the daughter was with another friend. And you could see that daughter was crushed and embarrassed. I don't know. Trish, you need to have more discernment when it comes to your children. There's places that Ken should go that I would never, nobody, I tell any man I was dating when I got my divorce, you can't go there with me and my kids' dad. That's just all to it. That's just how. And he remarried. I don't even cross those boundaries with his wife. So we get along just fine because everybody knows their boundaries, you guys. But Ken wants to paint this man as a no good bum in front of his children. Okay, let's just finish hearing what they got to say, these two.
We caught up and we talked about how shocked she was when she saw us at the upscale.
So she's been with this guy and been keeping him hid. She's been keeping Ken hid, you guys. I don't know why, but she's been keeping him hid. And I think she said her family member, even her sister, when her sister had to sit down with her, she was shocked that she had moved this man in. And here we go.
We kept that hidden for a long time.
Listen, it's one of those things where She know now though.
Yeah.
She know now.
In the beginning, I didn't want to like share everything just in case we didn't end up together. Then as time went on, I felt very overwhelmed with sharing because I was married for so long. And I knew I was going to get like a boatload of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says she was married very young. That means that husband was there with those children. Y'all, they said their personality is molded what the first 6 years of their life. You molding your children's personality. That dad was there at that time. Kim want to take credit for molding this man's children personality, and he was there. She said they were married a long time. That boy, I think he graduated this year. So what we're talking about, Ken, you cannot come in and step in and take credit for molding this man's children personality. Now what you did you came in and being this woman's boyfriend, that's what you did, but you didn't come in and raise these children. She said she was married a long time, y'all.
But they were really close and they were together for a long time, so I kind of understand why. You know how sometimes it goes, you know, people can think that you're throwing things in their face if you're constantly posting everything that we do, you know. So for the most part, we kind of, you know, we keep it in house.
I don't know what we talked about, why we talked about, I had to ask her her opinion on training Tisha. I don't know her, I don't really know her. And you know, it's always.
So I heard Trish told Melody that, you know, she had a relationship with the Scotts. So let's just see.
Drama. Marcel's like that. And I'm like, do I want to get to know her first, or do I want to just like not engage into that? Because you know, me, won't start it, but I'll finish it.
I don't feel like it.
So Trish not feeling Tisha. Did you hear that, Tisha? Trish ain't feeling Tisha. She don't like Tisha. Whatever she starts something with me, I will finish it. So I don't know who done hit such a Tisha personality, but somebody been talking to her about how Tisha is, because she coming in with a perception that, you know, if Tisha comes from her, she ain't the one. Well,
Stormy told her
the
that.
problem though, because I mean, I'm not judging nobody based off. We all got skeletons and demons.
Sure. So I didn't put mine in 2 separate closets, so I know.
Just don't engage in conversations with this one about that one and that one about
that. That's what I want. That's what I'm like, that's not gonna work with me.
Right.
So your man gave you advice not to engage, right? With conversations about these different castmates. What did you do? You let Stormy take you down there all the way across seas and jack you up, right? If Melody, you could have got hurt down there, girl. You did the very thing that your man told you not to do. You went in there prejudging Melody situation with Martell, and you been to that woman's house prejudging Storm. What's her name? Moses' old lady. Y'all, her name won't come off my lips. Moses' old lady prejudging her. He told you don't do that.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna send her a message because I do want to see where it goes.
Yeah, I like Marcel. Marcel cool, dude, funny.
Very funny. Yeah, he's definitely a character.
Typically, I will run into Marcel and Martell, probably at Black, and I also see him a lot in the gym, especially Marcel.
I know the guys too. I'm not really close to any of them. I do see Marcel, Maurice, and at the Black. I see Martell at the gym all the time because I train Destiny there.
Yeah, Stormy, get some questions about me though. Because y'all don't know her like this. So I'm pretty sure she was asking.
We talked about the.
So Stormy show trick your ass. You're going to have to get a little smarter. You're going to be on this show because Stormy show trick you, took you down there. And darn, try to get you hurt, girl, down there at St. Thomas. You best be glad that Melody is not a valid person.
Or that is what I love most about you too.
I think I want to get married to Trisha and have a family because I always thought my mom was like the model wife. And I had never seen another woman do the things that I saw my mom do until I met her.
I guess it's just like what he said. He reminds me so much of my dad. And my dad was, I don't know, he was hard.
Well, she didn't say she wanted to get back married to him, y'all. This girl don't want to marry that man. She still want her man. I think Ken knows that.
Yeah.
And Ken, you the only one to believe the story between her and Martell. But I don't get this girl. This girl went and, after the Miss Fletcher and them party, said that Melody grilled her. Like I said, Melody and her had some kind of beef. Melody has no beef with her. When Melody sat down at the table and talked to her at that table, she was trying to find out, girl, what's your problem? Melody should have been the one because you were in her marriage or home. That's where you at with her man. She was not divorced. They were separated, girl.
Right.
Back.
Right. She was trying to find out. She's at that table asking her them questions, but she lied. Well, Trish, whatever her name is, did sat there and lied. Kept on trying to figure out. She didn't eat her food because she was so nervous. And the thing with her husband and Ken, like if they find out if her husband before he goes to get the divorce, if he can use Ken as being the reason why the marriage broke up, even though he left first.
Yeah. It say I think that Trish really thought it was gonna be a relationship between her and Martell. Nobody, she said she knew the brother first. I be thinking is the reason she's so secretive about Martell because she might have slept with his brother too. That's what I'm thinking allegedly.
Either that, or she did take a slide in there and take a deal with Martell, and they're trying to keep it hush hush. It's gonna come out because lies can never sit there and be kept straight, and the more somebody keep on talking to her, the truth is gonna slide out.
Okay, I'm getting ready to close. It's 2 hours, and the BAP says Carlos want a show like Pimps Up, Hoes Down, reality show. Don't he know his ace is in a slave mentality? And those the type of people that he like to look out for. People he can pimp mentally. People with what you call that's not so intelligent, you guys. In other words. Yeah, Melody a little bit too intelligent for him. Melody is the only one on that show out of the courses had lived up to the expectation is what she said the show's supposed to be about. Black excellence. And we saw this woman. Y'all know I'm down here in Huntsville and Melody do so much for the community. They never had a camera there. She feeds the community. She all the time. She do always in the hood doing stuff, charity stuff. She does it. She don't be like the Scots running them expos and asking for money, saying you doing for the community. How you doing for the community and you asking the community to get you money? But anyway, Melody never asks for money. Whatever she do down here in Huntsville, she does it out of her heart. Exactly. All right, okay, Tweety, that you want to tell them about your channel because I'm getting ready to close. Also, that day you had that all-star night. You had Muhammad Ali over there, Mike Fraser. We're talking about True T. That girl over there, she came to. She was real. True T was Lord. She was knocking them down one.
Knocking them out.
Yeah. I don't. Oh God! You could have, if you want to, you can come back and put that link down in my thing. But yeah, go ahead on and talk to the audience, and then I'm gonna close it.
All right. Well, I got much to say. I mean, I'm gonna sit there and try to start coming out regularly, and as long as I have somebody in the chat that can communicate with, I can sit there and take and have something to talk about. But other than that, I get tongue tied and I'd be like, "Yep, I'm out of here." So
that's why I do videos. So I just love how they do it. They could just come on live and think of stuff like you teachers think of that stuff out of her head. My head don't work like that. I have to put them videos on
Exactly.
so y'all can watch them videos. Okay, everybody. G Squad, I think she left. She was a content creator, and Tweety Bird, she's also a content creator, and so you guys make sure y'all patronize her. Y'all know that. Y'all get my likes up now, okay? And
I'm
thank
not
y'all.
monetized yet.
Y'all get the likes up, get my views up. Yeah, my subscriber is going up though. I appreciate that. Y'all pretty soon I have 12,000.
Okay.
Yeah. And thank y'all. I don't know if anybody I don't see if y'all gave me cash app super stickers. Love y'all and thank y'all. And remember, I don't have to come on here for y'all to hit that cash app now. All right. Y'all know it's just $ Titanic 65. On that note, I'm
Titanic. One question.
Go on.
What about your other cash app that you had under just Black Titanic?
I couldn't. They wouldn't. I've been dealing with this forever. They and I talk to the only time you get with the cash out people is them little chats talking to them. You never get nobody personally. I don't know what happened, so I know you gave me something, but I never did get it back.
Yeah, because they told me to request it back, and it's like it's just still sitting there pending. So I was like, I don't know, you need to tell them get you their money.
Can you request it back? You can have it back.
I requested it back, but in order for it to come back, you would have to send it back. That's so. I mean, so I don't know.
I don't know what I can't get in there. Every time I try to get in there, they said it's closed, and I even had my little grandbaby to try to help. So probably need somebody that's more computer savage than me and my little grandbaby.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we can get into it, it's something on there. I know other people have sent stuff too. I just couldn't get it off. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, you gotta get somebody to get it open for you so you can get that money. Because it's like, I mean, you don't want it just sitting there when you could be using it.
Oh, definitely can, you guys. All right.
All right.
Let me put my
Good day.
Okay.
I thank you for letting me come up.
Thank you. I'm gonna come over there. You got to invite me over there over your live sometimes.
I did. Earlier today, I took and left you a note.
You can't do me like that. You have to let me know ahead of time. Say, for instance, it's Monday. You can say, "Can you be here Wednesday?" That's how you have to do me.
Okay.
You have to be like a day or two ahead of time.
All right, no problem. Thank you, though.
Okay, you guys. So,
bye, everybody in the chat.
Okay, y'all know I love to say this. I don't know how I'm gonna win. I said I don't know how I'm gonna win. I just know I'm not going to lose. Yep. So, and I just want to end up with this drunk driver thing with Maurice. This is serious, Maurice. That happened to me by a drunk driver, and Kimmy got the nerve to be mad at Melody. All this stuff y'all done did with Melody, you got the nerve to be mad at Melody for want to hold Maurice accountable for his DUI when people end up dead, hurt, everything. Even if he would have hit somebody and killed somebody, or if he would have hit somebody and hurt somebody, their life forever changed, y'all. My whole physical life changed. I have no knees. I have plaques all in my back. A drunk driver, and that woman didn't even have nothing but a little scratch on her. So it's serious, you guys. Love and marriage, Huntsville cast, y'all. That's a serious matter. All right, goodbye, you guys. Love y'all. Don't y'all forget to do the cash app, okay? Don't forget this old lady right here. I thank y'all so much. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm gonna end it with y'all can come on out and dance the night away.
All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all. Let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, West Long and the 478 band.
Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. Have a great day.